What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 242nd season here in NBA 2K21. My name is Sean. This is a series where we're playing an entire season as the Indiana Pacers, and every game has only 60-second quarters. We're coming off of a solid win against Dallas, a great fourth quarter. I really like the third quarter as well. A couple of really nice plays to keep the game close, keep the game tight. A couple of, I said ballsy moves, but that might be a little bit of an overstatement, but a couple of maybe not the smartest plays kind of went my way. So kept the game tight and made sure that we were at least competitive in the fourth quarter, and we were able to eke out a victory, a big Victor Oladipo 3 with around 15 seconds or so, maybe a little less, went down and gave us a 2-point lead. Dallas came back, missed a shot, and we were able to run out the clock. So that game was on the road. We will return home for a game against the Boston Celtics before going out on the road, before coming back home for a big 4-game homestand. And today's game is against the Boston Celtics here as we near the end of April. So we'll go ahead and jump right in here. The Celtics are 35-28. The Pacers 32-33. We're getting back up there, getting to that 500. We're 56% team chemistry. We're building. The momentum is feeling good. And now we have to deal with the Boston Celtics, who, I don't know if they have like a superstar player. Like, we just played Dallas. They have Porzingis. They have Luka. Those are like big names in the NBA. Jason Tatum, probably their most recognizable player. But it feels like every time I ever like think about the Celtics or even watch like a Celtics game, I'm like, man, this is a team that just plays very well together. Because, remember when they had what's-his-face, Kyrie Irving, and they were better without him on the floor? Anyway, Pacers-Celtics coming up next here as we work with our starting lineup. I don't think McDermott or Holiday really had a whole lot of say in the last game, so I'll leave it as the starting lineup currently with Holiday in there. He may have actually had a 3 in the game with the second unit, but we'll go ahead and get ready for this game. Enjoy the pregame. I will see you at the tip back in Indianapolis.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Tice in at center. And for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward.
All right, here we go. A- home court advantage. We had it up at an A+. It's dropped to an A-. That's all right.
And so off
we'll
the
lose
tip,
the tip.
Boston.
And it'll be Brogdon on Walker.
Walker against Brogdon.
God, the Celtics have such a great shade of green. I am a big fan.
Back to Walker.
Oh.
6 on the shot clock.
I almost was able to get a steal there. Nice defense.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. This one for 3.
That was a little far out. He was probably a step further than I wanted him to be. I just didn't do a great job at closing out there. But I also 18.8 with her.
The first 3 points of the night up on the board.
I also need to worry less about getting the thing up at the top right.
Brogdon against Walker. The kick out to Holiday.
Okay. No,
And taken away by Brown.
God.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, you can watch Kemba Walker see that play develop, and the explosive
And
speed
that was...
ensures that he's going to finish.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Not a great start.
Celtics lead by
5-0.
And we'll be back shortly.
That was a
before
bad
the start
turnover.
of the
That was in the
second
interior.
quarter.
I was being too aggressive. I kept trying to run players in there. I just ended up clogging the lane, and that was not great. Lost control of the ball, turnover,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast
left
so far. Halfway through the
Jason
first
Tatum
half
wide
this
open
one.
in the corner,
What do
which
you guys
is
think
a
about
dumb
the Celtics
idea.
here in this one?
But
Well, the
that's fine.
offense
We'll
is
get it figured out in the
clicking, and they seem to have
next
seized the
quarter.
momentum here
Get it
early
figured
on.
out.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All right, here we go.
Al Holiday. They've got Doug McDermott. Miles Turner out there with Nance. Then it's Jeremy Lamb.
I
And it's
passed to the
Holiday in at the point guard
wrong
position.
person. There we
So
go.
that's the group out there for Indiana. That's
That
it.
was
The
a
Celtics
3.
lead is cut down
That
to
is
2
exactly
points
what I
at the
wanted to
bucket
see,
for McDermott.
honestly.
Well, McDermott's known for that
I wanted to
catch and
see
shoot game, the rise and fire on the catch.
something.
Pretty.
Some kind of points. Jaylen Brown. Oh my goodness, you can't leave him like that.
We've gotta
What
get this
what
guy
was
in the
your
dunk
plan
contest.
there?
Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Out to Lamb for 3.
Another green.
That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
So
Lamb's
far
got
it's
his first bucket of the game,
live by
and
the
he's on
3, die by the
board for
3, and it's kind of survive at the moment. Which I guess
On the
survive
pass to
technically would be live. Come on, there you go. I will
Boy, a
take that.
clean, close look.
Timeout.
What a
I'm gonna
missed
take a timeout.
opportunity.
So the Pacers
Get my
called
starters
timeout,
back
their
in, I
first of the
guess.
game. Last time they met was right here, and they
Sorry.
came out with a win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
We'll put all our starters back in. I think they might be doing that because I can't pick them. Lamb. Okay. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I think we'll be okay. Okay, yeah, we're good.
And so it's Indiana with it. Oladipo, the pass to McGee. Here's Lamb.
Oh
on the
my
triple.
goodness, Lamb from
And
the
he's got 6
sideline.
points.
Oh my goodness, Lamb has 6 points. Ooh,
And, a close
and it
game
is
so far
3s
through
or
the first
nothing
2
for the Indiana
quarters as
Pacers,
we
leading
reach
9-7.
halftime.
We can
It's
capitalize
the
on
Pacers.
this.
They
We
lead
can
by
blow
2.
the lead open
Time
here in
now
the
for
third quarter.
halftime break,
Let's
with
have a
the
good
third
halftime.
quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They had a solid second quarter to go from a deficit at the end of the first to a 2-point lead at the half. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's been a matchup disaster for them at the defensive end. They're having all sorts of trouble and giving up a lot of easy baskets. It's not too late if they could tighten it up and give a lot of intensity on defense.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Jeremy Lamb having a really great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
A magnificent half. 6 points half.
Thus far, a pretty evenly
So here we go.
game. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups for the second half of basketball. On the court for
Another 3. That was a bad shot.
Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4.
That was all right. I committed too hard. That was.
I think Brown
All right, that's fine.
demonstrating
That's fine.
he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open, so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Oladipo. Passes it to Sabonis. Over Tatum. Sabonis, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
God.
Good.
Jaylen Brown thrives
Oh,
when it comes to
that's
scoring through
infuriating.
contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Holiday.
I think every time I'm like, okay, this is our opportunity. We can either take the lead, gain the
Here's
lead.
Brogdon. D right on him. Holiday with the 3.
That was a bad shot.
Again,
I am letting this game get away from
and
me.
again, Boston running the court in transition, and it's Brown missing.
Timeout. We can figure something out here. We can just take a break. We can. 3.2 seconds is enough time to get somebody in a decent position. Good with that lineup. Oh, I didn't get to advance the ball here.
Brogdon inside the line. And
there we go. Okay. The first 2 of the game, I will take that. That was almost exactly what I wanted. Just run somebody, get them open enough to get a good look. I'll take an 11-11 tie. A little bit of a bummer there that we slipped up and gave up the lead, but that's okay. 4-2, Boston wins the quarter. Okay.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the
I didn't realize I was going to count as an assist. I was trying to get a 3, but I will take the 2 here. Boston, I believe, is going to get the ball first here in the 4th quarter. So we should be good. Again, 60 seconds to decide a winner.
What is still anybody's ball game.
Feels good to be involved in the game. We've had a couple of games that have gotten away from us. Tatum, nice play. Oh, yes. Oladipo for 2. That's perfect. Miles Turner, thank you for that block. There you go.
Young fella. What a game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide
what
to
an excellent block.
They're down.
And I will compliment myself. And that was a good drive on my part. That was like, hey, just drive it right to.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his
Whoa,
team.
whoa, whoa.
He told him, hey, this game is there for you.
There we go. All right, slow down.
Give it all right now, Kevin.
Now, here's Oladipo.
We're good.
Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
All right.
Oladipo with the ball. 6 to shoot. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo.
Goodness gracious. That was awful. That was horrendous. That was terrible. That was bad in every.
Seconds left to play here in the 4th.
I just hung out at the top of the 3-point line and they just jacked up a shot. We're all right though. We're all right.
And now
We're on
to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Jeremy Lamb. Yeah, that makes sense. He had 6 points. Maybe even more. No, 6 on 2 for 2. He's averaging just under a point a game.
That kind of success shooting the basketball.
That's a backcourt violation. Jason Tatum. Oh my goodness. Huge block from Turner. Absolutely massive block. I got beat because I bit on the shot fake, and by shot fake I mean that I anticipated that he would shoot, and I tried to get the block.
15 seconds left in the game.
We're good though. Wow. for Jason Tatum to do that is wild. All right, we're good here. Make sure to skip.
Here's Brogdon.
All right.
They'll be trying to take
So Brogdon will get a personal foul.
Exactly.
Going to kind of.
Expect
I don't need to take a timeout. I don't know why I need to take a timeout.
Time called here.
I
Indiana
kind of wish that
decides
the
to talk
computer
it over.
wouldn't take that time out there.
They're up by 2.
Granted, we're in
15
great
seconds
position
left in the
here,
fourth.
but I'd rather have a timeout in case, something goes, wildly wrong.
So it's the Pacers now.
Kind of like that,
The lead
like
is 2,
throwing it
and
into
now
the
they
middle of the
decide to
floor
foul
like that, like an
intentionally.
absolute idiot.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We'll still only be up 4. They can, with 2 threes, they can tie it, assuming all free throws are made. We'll be good.
So the first
All
one
right.
drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one,
I'm so
the
bummed he's not with
energy
the
and
Pacers
effort he
anymore.
plays with every night.
He's
His
going to
willingness to carry a load
crushing
on
it
the
with the-
offensive end.
Oh,
More than that, guys, it's the
no.
tone and tenor of
Oh,
unselfishness that he sets for
no.
this entire group.
There's Walker with the 3.
Okay, all
Bullseye.
right. See, this is where it would have been nice
tie it up.
to have a
Kemba
freaking
Walker
timeout.
is fearless and doesn't let the game situation or the clock impact his ability to score it.
And regulation now complete. We will go
Team.
to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
Oh, it's going to come down to that missed. I'm so irritated the computer took a timeout. So irritated that it took it. I gotta be quicker. Oh my god. All right, well, we're going to overtime. I commentators cursed myself by saying, well, if all the free throws get made, right there was the nail in the coffin that I was not going to make all the free throws.
Move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip.
We're
and
good.
no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime.
Why in the world are my backups
all
in?
fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Pacers, JaVale McGee is out there with Sabonis. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Oh, good on the 3.
Not quite enough.
Not 100% sure why I don't have,
He was off.
Hands the 3.
Why in the world do I not have my starters out there? What in the world is this nonsense?
And the Pacers
I don't have
call time
Oladipo.
here.
I don't have Brogdon.
They're trailing by 3.
Come on,
There's
game.
31 seconds left in the first overtime.
Boston
Action has been
continues to be
terrific.
my
What
absolute
do you think,
Achilles
guys?
heel.
Yeah, and look at how much
Oladipo.
time they have. I think it's likely
Brogdon.
we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for McDermott. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. 7-second difference, shot in game.
There we go. Okay, that guy got very lucky there. Probably should have been more aggressive with Brogdon. They left the middle wide open. But that's okay. That's all right. It's been live by the 3, die by the 3 today.
Time called here.
So.
The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left in overtime. Celtics
good with
making a
that.
switch here.
That's
Tatum's
fine.
checked in.
Okay, so they'll be able to advance the ball. We have McGee on Thompson. Sabonis on Tatum. Feels like a mismatch in favor of the Boston Celtics. Likes to go to his left. Should get something
5
here.
to shoot. Launches it. Misses the
Timeout,
3.
timeout, timeout,
Called here.
timeout,
Indiana
timeout.
decides to talk it over.
3.9. This is just like the end of the first half or whatever, whenever that was. We're good. We're good.
Here's Oladipo. It's in.
Yes! Yes!
Oladipo
Yes!
going into that clutch
Yes!
where everyone believed he
Oh
could be
my
one
goodness.
poise down the stretch.
I've been sitting
And
like
so
this the
Brad
whole
Stevens
time.
decides to call timeout. What's your take,
It's
guys?
exactly what I wanted to
The
see.
only chance here is a
Unbelievable.
lob at the front of the rim.
Now I'm starting to feel it, starting to get into the flow. You pick up some wins, you get some confidence, you know. Nothing, no good, didn't matter. 19-17, that's back-to-back tight wins against good teams. And just no brain farts. Had a rough first quarter, but was still able to make sure that I stayed in the game. Really relied on the three, but was feeling it from deep, so that's good. There we go. It feels good. It feels nice to have a rough start and to feel like, okay, I can overcome this. I need to stay patient, work with it. I don't know why in the world my starters were not on the floor for the beginning of overtime, but thankfully it didn't cost me the game. And just like that, the Pacers are back up to 33-33, or 500, which is what I was trying to say. And feels good. That team chemistry going up. That All-Star break was much needed. Got back into a better flow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we'll go ahead and simulate through all of these days. And a perfect week, a 3-0 week. Destroyed the Bulls. And 2 tight wins against 2 good teams, leading into another game against a good team. We have some good teams coming up here. 76ers, Warriors, Heat, Cavaliers, Suns. Cavs are the worst team in that little stretch right there. But yeah, looking good as we approach the end of April on a 3-game win streak. So that feels good. Hey, if you like this kind of content, check back over on YouTube every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. for a new installment of the 242nd season with the Indiana Pacers. If you want to watch live gameplay, you could head on over to twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex, and I play all kinds of random stuff over there, including Tuesday nights, which are sports night, if you're into that sort of thing. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Go Pacers!